Hey there, I'm Dr. Wax, and I am so excited and honored to be talking with you today on a subject that I care deeply about and that I know without a doubt is going to make a huge difference in your business. Customer service is the only free strategy that can boost sales, increase referrals, and improve team culture all at the same time. It almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But here's the thing, most businesses overlook this because they assume great service is already happening or they simply aren't paying close enough attention to it. Today, I want to challenge that. Whether you're a business owner, a team leader, or someone who simply interacts with people throughout your day, how you make others feel is the most powerful and most overlooked differentiator you have, both as a business but also in your own professional career and growth potential. Let's talk about how to create a business that people feel loved working for and love buying from by building a consistent and thoughtful and proactive customer experience. Let's first make sure we're all starting with the same baseline for what customer service is. Customer service is really an experience, and it's the emotions, the perceptions, the opinions that a customer is left with after interacting with your business. It's not about fact, it's about their feeling. Customer service is not just about being nice either. It's about what people see, hear, and smell when they walk in. It's about what they overhear while they're waiting. It's the tone of your emails and the warmth of your calls and the interactions you have with them. Whether your team is reacting or being proactive, most businesses lose customers not because of price and most often not even because of outcome, but rather they lose customers because of friction. No one likes friction. Friction could be customer confusion or inconsistency of information they receive from one employee to another. It could be poor communication leading to lack of clarity. Problems that could have been prevented simply by providing useful information and setting realistic expectations. Likely, we can all think about one of these examples in our business. So let's talk about next issue avoidance. I'm going to say that again. Next issue avoidance. It's a term that describes proactive customer service and communication strategy that focuses on anticipating and addressing the next likely question or concern a customer might have before they even have to ask. And it's the number one strategy for loyalty. Wow, let's get into it. But let's first ask ourselves, what questions do people keep calling about? What issues frustrate customers that we could easily avoid? Proactively solving these things means we're building trust. Now imagine the team is trained to answer questions the same way, with gold standard responses every single time. And that your website actively helps customers when things come up. And that every customer leaves your business saying, wow, that was easy. When next issue avoidance is well understood and executed in a business, customers are prepared for what's to come, and they understand what's going to happen before it even does. And they know exactly what to do if something goes wrong. That's a growth strategy. Let's go a little deeper. Exceptional customer service lives in the details. Do your instructions make sense to someone new? Are your policies clearly explained before they become a problem? And does your team communicate consistently and positively? Every member of your team either builds trust or erodes it. So let's compare two real-world examples. Let's say you're a real estate agent and your client asks you, do you work with first-time home buyers? Agent A responds, yeah, we can do that, and here are the reasons I'm the best person to work with. I've sold millions in real estate and I have a lot of experience. Or Agent B, absolutely, I specialize in helping first-time buyers feel confident every step of the way. What questions do you have? I'd be happy to walk you through them now, but Also, please be reassured that I'm going to make this as easy as possible for you throughout the entire process. I'll also be sending you a one-page document that will outline the majority of the questions and clarify those things that most first-time buyers appreciate. What you will see is a composition of the information that new clients have asked over the past several years. This will help you get more comfortable with what's ahead before we even get to that point in the process. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let's say you're the elderly care facilitator and you're on a tour. A family member says, "Will my mom feel comfortable here?" Staff A responds, "We do our best." Staff B says, "She'll be welcomed like family. Let me introduce you to some of our residents and show you the activities she might love." I too understand that your mom deserves to be in the best facility that will support her and offer her the atmosphere that is right for her. What are some of the things that are important to you and your mom? Here's another one. Let's say your customer says, "Can you come out this week?" Technician A responds, "We're booked this week, but let's look at next week." Versus Technician B, "I am going to get this taken care of for you so you don't have this extra stress on your plate. Please share what's going on so I can get this taken care of for you as quickly as possible." Same services, vastly different emotional outcomes. So here's the formula. Leave your customers feeling heard, understood, and prepared. Predict common points of confusions and solve them ahead of time. Use empowering and helpful language. Make the experience seamless and stress-free. Those things turns a customer into a promoter. So let's take a few minutes and make this actionable right now. First step, think about the work you do. What are the top 3 questions, complaints, or confusions customers have again and again? Think about that for a moment. Write them down. And then for each one, write down the next issue avoidance strategy. What can you do or say or build into your processes to solve that before it even becomes a problem? Here's an example from my industry, orthodontics. The issue: patients have busy schedules between parents' work schedule and kids' school and extracurricular activities, and it can make scheduling challenging. The strategy: explain to them your schedule and the ways they can have the most convenient scheduling experience, like always booking your next visit weeks in advance. Or let's say you're a real estate agent. The issue: clients getting overwhelmed with closing costs. Strategy: create a simple one-page breakdown email before every showing. Or let's go to the elderly care example. An issue could be families worrying about the lack of updates. A next issue avoidance strategy could be implement a weekly check-in call or email for loved ones. That would help them feel more comfortable, help them feel good and safe. Or let's say you're in the service industry. The issue could be customers are unsure what to expect after booking. A strategy: send an automated confirmation that includes prep tips and frequently asked questions. This is what it means to serve at a high level and make it effortless for people to do business with you. Customer service isn't something you do. It's something you are. And when your team is trained, your systems support them, and your culture values service, that's when your business begins to stand out. Every interaction is a link in a trust chain. Break just a few links and the chain snaps. Strengthen them consistently and the connection becomes unbreakable. So here's your challenge. What's one friction point you can fix today? What's one piece of the experience you can make easier and more delightful? Because when you commit to service excellence, people don't just notice. They remember, they come back, and they bring others with them. Thank you so much. Please reach out if you want to continue this conversation on elevating your business through the customer experience.